Russ, what were your overriding reflections on that? I would have thought plenty of positives.
Oh, plenty. Really pleased. Like we said before the game, two teams, good work for 45 minutes, but loads of positives.
You enjoyed, I would have thought, the atmosphere, which was from start to finish, really. Pre-season game or otherwise, they made some good noise.
Yeah, it was great. Just good to get people back in and be around people. I think it's new to everyone, isn't it? And we're all getting ready for the new 2021 season, 22. And like I said, good to see some friends in the stand, and there'll be more to come soon.
Did you get a small taste for how it's going to quite clearly spur the lads on? A few of those lads here who've not played in front of fans, I think like Hemo and Mars, you know, the players that you know will really get excited by that.
Well, they've got to be our 12th man, haven't they? But every club will be saying that. I think, you know, Kiddie expects results, I expect results, and they've definitely got to help us this season. I think through pre-season, you know, we've got to have a good blend of trialists, young lads and first team, and it's just getting the minutes into the legs and getting ready for the 14th against York. But we'll start stepping it up now come Saturday. And
in terms of the game itself tonight, I know the result isn't important, but I guess just in terms of the performance levels, probably deserve to hold them really at the end there.
I think we did more than enough to win the game. You know, results are important. I don't like losing, but if you are going to lose games, you lose them in pre-season. I think they've had 2-3 shots on goal. I think we've had 16, so that tells you everything really. We've just got to be a bit more ruthless in that final third. But we're working on things, and it was just great. You know, we had 4 young lads out there today, all played exceptionally well for where they've been in the last 12 months, and you know, mixed with trialists as well. So yeah, pleasing not.
I know we've spoken a bit about those young lads, but tell me some more in the sense of what they're bringing to the group, because you know kind of the senior players, the experienced ones, and what all of them bring to the group. But what do that younger crop bring? They're
bringing energy, enthusiasm, and you know, they're bringing their own standards. So they've got to keep that going. They know what's needed, and if they can knock on the door of your first 11, then great. You know, I don't have to look anywhere else. So you know, I've got them. I'm getting them as fit as I can, and I think that's already showing.
We're always very good not to put pressure on young lads, of course, and you know, not just because he's looking over my shoulder, but you must be really pleased with how well Jack Tolley's done for 3 games, 3 goals.
Yeah,
he's enjoying it.
I'm pleased with all 4 of them, to be honest. I think they've all come back with great attitudes, and they're all putting in good performances and energy levels. But they know what the standard is now, and they've got to keep doing it.
A bit of injury news. How's Cliff looking?
Well, I'm just gutted, to be honest. You know, it's kind of took over my night really, sulking for 20 minutes after because it doesn't look good. So you know, that's the disappointing thing about friendlies. You just don't want to risk and ruin anybody, and unfortunately we've lost a man for what looks like to be a long term.
And I know it's difficult to fully assess at the moment, but with a month still to the start of the season, is it likely you might have to consider starting without him, or do you not?
Yeah, well, you've got to listen. I don't want to jump the gun, but I've been around the game long enough. We'll get scanned over the next week, and we'll see from there. Hopefully, I'm wrong. So yeah, we'll wait and see.
And you'd be hoping at least that there was some positive news from the treatment table to have Monty and Niall back in and around it to play Saturday, because that'll be a boost in itself.
Big time, you know, we've got to be careful. We've got a small squad. We are looking to add, and we will add, but there's no point in risking and nursing injuries with games that are irrelevant really. We'll keep them fit, and yeah, hopefully maybe 1, possibly 2 for the weekend.
You said we would step it up, in your words, ahead of the game against Walsall. What does that mean? Particularly more minutes for more players? Or?
Well, yeah, I think we've got 4 friendlies left plus the Worcester, so you've got to start picking up to 65, 70 minutes. That's what we planned in the off season, and that will start Saturday.